Hi everyone, Grandma Diane here. It's time for Diane's story time. Happy 4th of July yesterday, or the day before I guess. Today's a little beyond that already. At any rate, today's story is called Making the World, and it's by Douglas Wood and illustrated by Yoshi and Hibiki Miyazaki. I'm not sure I said that correct, and I apologize for my mispronunciation. At any rate, Making the World by Douglas Wood is our story for today. Looks like lots of people over the weekend out on the beach and working in the sand. Here we go. Making the World. Oh, they live in a lovely place, don't they? Right on the edge of the ocean by a searchlight. And this is published by Simon & Schuster Books for Young Readers, written by Douglas Wood. And here's a little guy heading out to the beach. He's got his flip-flops on and his hat and his sand toys. Looks pretty fun. There is a secret that almost nobody knows. I will tell it to you if you promise to tell someone else. The world isn't finished yet. It isn't quite complete. It's still being made. Everywhere you look and everywhere you listen, someone or something is helping to make the world. Well, that's an interesting secret, isn't it? Oh, look at the beautiful picture. Well, it looks like the ocean. Here we have saltwater animals and shells and a starfish, and here's a clam. A morning breeze brushes the water, making ripples and waves that wash upon the shore. Where the waves touch the land, sand and pebbles are worn, and the world is changed. A breeze helps to make the world. A painted lady butterfly tickling the breeze with gentle wings floats like a flower on the wind. A butterfly helps to make the breeze more beautiful. It helps to make the world. A wildflower blooming like a butterfly with leaves and roots flutters in the breeze. It gives the butterfly a sweet sip of nectar and helps to make the world. And you see the butterflies in here? They almost blend right into the picture of the wildflowers, don't they? And you, building sandcastles by the waves, feeling the breeze in your hair, bending down to smell a flower, and smiling at a butterfly, you help to make the world too. This must be him here in his castle. It's got a shark coming out of the water, and look at this crab over here. Can you see that? There. The crab is taking his hat away. That's pretty silly. An antelope running across an empty plain beneath an empty sky, racing with the wind and writing his signature upon the earth, helps to make the world. Isn't he pretty? An ancient baobab tree, still as stone for 1,000 years, has seen oceans of antelope wash over the plain. The tree is home to insects and birds and bush babies, food for fruit bats, baboons, even elephants. The baobab helps to make the world. Parrots and lovebirds, weavers and hornbills glow in the green shadows of the baobab. They build their nests and raise their young, and their singing becomes the music of a silent tree. They help to make the world. And you, sitting in the shade of an old tree, listening to singing birds, humming your own secret song, and letting your thoughts fly with an antelope, you help to make the world too. That really is an interesting thought, isn't it? The pictures are beautiful. A single cloud sailing through the sky, like a lost daydream, throws a shadow over rice field and river, village and garden. It helps make the world. A small pond holds a mirror to the garden. It reflects clouds and stones and branches and makes a gathering place for raindrops. As the first drops fall, reflections dance in the ripples. A pond helps to make the world. Koi in the pond rise to the dimpling rain, searching for something. A lotus petal, a seed, an insect. They flash and swirl, filling dark waters with color, and they help to make the world. Oh, wow, look at all the fish in there. And you, surprised by a shower, laughing at the rain, finding your own reflection rippling in the waters and throwing a flower petal to a fish, you help to make the world too. Here's her reflection there. And she's throwing flower petals to the fish. A mountaintop, glowing with the last fire of sunset, throws silver waterfalls down dark green slopes. The streams bring life from the high snows to the thirsty land below. A mountain helps to make the world. There's a bird. Looks like a parrot, doesn't it? A narrow trail far below the mountaintop winds around falls and cliffs and makes a good place for burros and goats and people to walk. It connects farm to farm and village to village. It helps to make the world. Playful squirrel monkeys, wide-eyed with curiosity, haunt the trees along the trail. They watch for a traveler to tease and search for a last snack before sundown. They help to make the world. And you, beneath a shining mountain, on an old familiar trail, leading your burro and talking to a monkey, dreaming of home and a warm supper, you help to make the world too. Wow, what a picture. A tangerine moon in a deep blue sky shines its bright face upon a turning earth, upon sea and savanna, cloud and mountain, and on someone's window pane. It helps to make the world. A luna moth, misty green in moonlight, beats feather duster wings against the window, paints a night picture in a window frame, and helps to make the world. Someone who shows you the moth and the moon, who tucks you in and brushes your forehead with feather duster kisses, who keeps you safe and murmurs, "I love you," helps to make the world. And you saying, "I love you too," and giving back a kiss, listening to fluttering wings, then dreaming in moonbeams, all of you might be and all that the world might be. You are helping to make the world too. And here we are back at that house that we started at. Isn't that beautiful? And that is one of the best secrets anyone can know. And there's all his findings that he has in his pail, all his shells. Here's a hermit crab coming out of that shell. How fun. And how beautiful. What a lovely book. Again, by Douglas Wood. And I don't want to butcher the names of the illustrators, so I'll just show you this again so you can see their names for yourselves. I don't want to not pronounce them correctly and dishonor them in that way. So, beautiful story for a beautiful Monday morning. I want to shout out a big thank you to Elsie for reading last Friday's story. She did a fantastic job for us. She read The Platypus of Lost, as you remember, and she did a wonderful job, and I thank her very much for that. Also, a reminder that tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, we'll be back again with Grandma Diane's story time. The story for tomorrow is The Kissing Hand. Sounds interesting. If you have that book in your library, dig it out so that you can bring it along to Grandma Diane's story time and you can follow along in your own book and maybe even read along with me. That would be pretty fun to do too. So we'll see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Have a good day. Get outside. Don't forget to get some exercise. And don't forget to read a book. And that way you help make the world too. So be sure to share the secret that Douglas Wood shared with us today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.